Please. And if you're watching on YouTube, please register your participation by sending an email to info@rotarygainesville.org. Please stand and join me in welcoming Pete Enwall to the podium to lead us in song and pledge.
Go Gators! Yeah, all right. Woo. We're going to sing We Are the Boys, but first, a homeless man walked into our library, and he went up to the desk, and he said, "I'd like a cheeseburger and a Coke, please." And the lady said, "Sir, this is a library." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like a cheeseburger and a Coke." We're the boys. We are the boys of old Florida, Florida, where the girls are the fairest, the boys are the squarest, in any old state down our way. Hey, we are all strong for old Florida, down where the old Gators play. Go Gators! In all kinds of weather, we'll all stick together for Florida. Go Gators! We have a flag. Would you join me in pledging allegiance to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pete. For our invocation today, Lori Vidal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know about you all, but I'm exhausted. I had a friend from a Michigander who was supporting me as a friend, and he said, "I'm tired, I'm going to bed. This is taking too long." Okay, let's pray together. What an exciting day it is to celebrate another national championship in sports in our backyard of Gainesville, Florida, and the University of Florida. We love it. Sharing the accomplishments of this amazing team, but we also love what we're doing here today, acknowledging and embracing Rotary Exchange, an opportunity to reach way out of Gainesville, to embrace other cultures and countries. It's good for us to embrace various cultures around the world and to invite others to experience the university city in North Florida. Thank you, Father, for the continued challenge we all face to keep growing by experiencing those from other countries, being exposed to different cultures and life experiences. Continue to enrich us through this incredibly challenging experience we all have to grow through Rotary Exchange. I pray in the name of the God of all cultures. Amen.
Thank you, Lori. Please be seated, and we invite our guests and visiting Rotarians to remain standing. Matthew will come around with a microphone so you can introduce yourselves to our club.
Good. Hey, Rotarians, Ryan Kern here. I've got with me two special guests. Here on my left, I've got Tom, who is one of our wonderful Rotary host families. So he and his wife, Catherine, were Celeste's host parents for her first part of her stay. And then also joining me again is my wonderful wife, Martha.
Thank you.
And continuing in that theme, we have here at this table, this is Will Eberhardt. He is the president of the Rotex, which is an ongoing part of the exchange students, and he's going to tell you a little bit about that today. And he is from, where are you from originally? Jacksonville. So we're glad to have him here. And then we have Celeste Campbell, who is our RISE student that we're sponsoring through our club. and Victor Malgrim, and he is sponsored by Sunrise Club. Both of our in bands this year.
Thank you all for joining us today. One quick announcement, a pair of sunglasses were found in the ladies' restroom. They'll be at the front desk if they're yours. And now we have a special treat from John Gregory.
I got about 3 hours of sleep last night as I'm writing this poem. It's called National Champion Gators. The first day of practice, from arms to heels. Their health wasn't there, with aches and head reels, but no longer with cramps, because now we are champs. Makes you wonder how Todd Golden feels. Walt Clayton, he'll forever recall how he made us truly believe all. With 40 seconds left, he shot, he'd heft, sinking the basket, and his team had a ball. But the Gators have gone on much higher than most of us guess. I'm no liar. For others to praise, their levels they raise, the team that's shown so much fire. So now they'll stop yelling, "Hey, tramps," as the Gators walk by on the ramps. We've had our heads high. The real reason why? Our ring's emblem reads 2025 champs. Go Gators.
Thank you, John. And now please join me in welcoming our president, Ryan Thompson.
All right, go Gators. Thursday night, we had the feast after the feast. This is after the Wild Game Feast. We honor our sponsors and volunteers, present the checks to our recipients, which were Catholic Charities, the Girls' Place, and Veterans Committee, Memorial Committee. Also had an opportunity to present Matthew, our Feastmaster this year, with the coveted Feastmaster jacket. And we also honored Wesley Eubank by renaming the sponsor pavilion the Rotary Service Above Self Pavilion. So that was quite a special event. We had Jason here riding in the Gainesville Opportunity Center Bike Day. About 8 of us with about 8 Rotaractors from the University of Florida Club helping with the Rebuilding Together on Saturday. And then a beautiful event with the Catholic Charities Gala, watching the big screens. That was quite exciting. They were generous enough to adjust their agenda so that we could enjoy the game, and then had some wonderful live auctions afterwards. So that was really special. Thank you, John. This weekend, so Santa Fe Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday at the Santa Fe College. Kathy Pierce has a booth. So if you're like me and you love her work, you'd like to see her, and her collection in person, she'll have a booth there. Keep an eye out for her if you're able to make that. And the next Rotary Leadership Institute is in Daytona, and that's on May 3rd. I'll have a couple more announcements leading up to that. Strongly encourage, especially new members. There's 3 parts. Strongly encourage new members to at least take the first part. It's where you really learn the breadth of Rotary and what we do and why we do it, and meet other people from our district. So it's a great opportunity. And with that, I would like to invite Debra Newell, our chair for the Rotary Youth Exchange, for today's program. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is good to see you all here today. And each time we do this, we change it up just a little bit, hopefully to keep interest up as well as to show you different aspects and facets of the Rotary Youth Exchange. We have Celeste and Victor were our inbound students this year. We have students who are out currently. We have students in the queue who will be departing in August or July, late July. And so it is an ongoing keeping the balls in the air. We are always doing something one way or the other for this. It is a wonderful investment of time and energy. And I hope that's part of what you'll hear as the different adults and youth share with you a little bit today, is that it does open a lot of doors. And every minute and every dollar and every time that we go, you know, and take the students somewhere, train them for something, have a camp out, it teaches them about Rotary, about citizenship. They gain information about other cultures when they all get together, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful program. But how many of you, in some form or fashion, have been involved in the Rotary Youth Exchange in the past? Let me see your hands. Okay, that is a sizable number of you who have been volunteers or host families or something like that. And so I would like to ask Guy and Ryan to come up, and they're going to share a little bit about what they've been up to and some of our current needs.
Hey, Rotarians. I guess we're pushing it for applause after all the celebrating we did last night. Martha, you want to come up too? Yeah. So Martha and I were tapped as volunteers for this Rotary Exchange year, and we've been serving as co-counselors for Celeste, our wonderful exchange student from Bolivia. And it has been an interesting and fascinating adventure, a learning experience for us as to how the program operates and runs, but incredibly rewarding to be able to help and guide and then experience some of the novelty of experiencing new culture through the students' eyes. So to say it's been great to do this as a team, since I wasn't sure I would always be available. Certainly things might come up with female students that would be helpful to have a female role model. So Martha's been awesome in helping me on this journey together. But I encourage you, if you're interested, please come talk to us. There's always room for more help, more volunteers. I don't know if you know this, but teenagers need a lot of shuttling around. So there's a lot of chauffeuring to be done in addition to counseling and helping solve more interesting logistic problems. But yeah, please give it some consideration. It's been a wonderful experience for us this year.
So Debra asked me to talk a little bit about hosting. Last year, my wife and I and American Kids hosted Jackie. Some of you may remember her from the Netherlands last year. And obviously hosting is a crucial part of this whole process. Having a stable place for our inbounds to stay, to learn, to become assimilated. It's just super important for them, but it's also super important for the families that get to host. I will tell you that the rewarding aspect of that for our family is ongoing. We still talk to Jackie on almost a daily basis. We're actually taking a trip to France in the summer, and Jackie's coming down from the Netherlands with her parents to meet us in Paris, which is going to be phenomenal. But it creates lifelong connections that go beyond the bounds of one-off interactions. And so I encourage you, if you're able to host, that's great. If you know somebody that you think might be able to host, we are always looking for host families. Things happen. Sometimes we have to move kids around. Sometimes kids get stuck in places longer than they were anticipated for. And so diversity and having a lot of people that are willing to step up is important. So again, please reach out. It's an amazing experience, and look forward to next year's crew. So thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Will Eberhardt. I was an exchange student myself in 2016-2017 to Poland. As Debra said, I'm from Jacksonville, so I was sponsored by the Rotary Club of St. John's. And now I am a master's student at UF. So after finishing my exchange, I finished out high school, I did undergrad at UF, and now I'm in my first year of a master's in French linguistics at UF. And you might not see the connection to Poland in that. But actually, I had not studied French before I went to Poland. And when I was in Polish high school, I got my class schedule and there was French on it. And so I started learning French in Polish while also learning Polish. So that was an interesting experience. But because of my exchange, I've really been set on this life path. And I really don't think I would have started doing French if it were not for Rotary Youth Exchange. But I have also not abandoned Polish either in undergrad. I received numerous scholarships for study of Polish language. There's not a lot of money for French because everyone knows French, but Polish is quite rare, so people are willing to give quite a lot of money for that. So Rotary, just in the very practical means of like introducing me to these languages, opened so many doors for me for funding and opportunities. And so just in that very concrete way, I credit a lot of what I'm doing now to my experience with Rotary Youth Exchange. So I'm always very grateful to every Rotarian who is involved in Rotary Youth Exchange for your contributions, because I really think what we put into Rotary Youth Exchange is multiplied in the outcomes that it delivers for the students that participate in it. Every Rotex, which is the word for former exchange student, I'm a Rotex. Every Rotex can attest to the fact that participating in Rotary Youth Exchange really had a transformative impact on their life. Most people will say that it continues to be the most important or the best year of their life, even 10 years down the line. So thank you all so much for that opportunity. Now I think we're going to have a video that we normally play at our recruitment events to give a little overview of what the program is. If some of you are new to Rotary or have never heard of Rotary Youth Exchange, hopefully you'll get an idea of what exactly a Rotary Youth Exchange year entails.
They leave behind the familiar, everything from their family and pets to friends and school to their native tongue. It may seem like a far-fetched dream or perhaps an impossible challenge, but Rose went on exchange, and so did Keelan, and Mia, and Brandon, and so can you.
What have I gained from exchange? Okay. I'd say like a new sense of confidence.
All the things that you leave behind, you'll get new things when you go on exchange. You'll get host families. You'll get a whole new batch of friends, and not just American friends, but you'll have friends from all over the world.
You can learn all about other countries, and how the people live, but until you go there and until you experience that life, the perspective you gain is so much greater than reading about it in a book or online.
For some high school students, there's something missing from their daily life. They're looking for more. They need a bigger adventure, crave more of a challenge, and yearn to stretch their wings beyond the East Coast and explore more of what the world has to offer. Those are the students drawn to opportunities like Rotary Youth Exchange. Rotary Youth Exchange offers both an academic year scholarship program as well as a short-term summer exchange. Rotary Youth Exchange Florida has partnerships with districts in over 30 countries throughout Europe, Asia, and South America.
When you go through exchange, you face a lot of hard things that you would never face in the US. And so coming back, I look at problems in a different way, more of as a challenge rather than in a barricade in my life.
I know that if I can go to a foreign country, I can live on my own, and I can survive and thrive in that type of culture, then I can do anything.
People still go to school, and even though they speak a different language or they look a little different than other people, that they are still people just like you and just like me.
When I first got there, it was, to be honest, it was a little difficult, but every month I could see myself getting a little better, and a little better, and a little better. And as soon as I knew it, I was practically fluent. I had amazing relations with my family. I was able to go to school and get decent grades. I fit in just like a Belgian.
Exchange isn't butterflies and puppies. It's not always happy and smiles, but it is some of the best days of your life. And I had some of those days with the other exchange students. They really know what you're going through. You know, they really know the problems that only exchange students get.
In addition to assisting with your transportation arrangements and visa processing, Rotary also provides language and cultural training as well as orientation training with students from districts throughout Florida and Georgia. These trainings are conducted over 2 weekend-long orientations at Lake Yale in Central Florida. With over 1.2 million Rotarians around the world, it's no wonder Rotary can offer the safest and most inexpensive academic and cultural exchanges. Rotary volunteers work tirelessly to prepare and train students and ensure their exchanges run smoothly.
The youth exchange fee covers insurance, travel plans, orientation, language courses, access to other students, this nice blazer, so many other helpful things that it's really very worth it.
Rotary Youth Exchange is a door to an experience that will enhance your life in ways you cannot foresee, but it's all up to you to open that door by submitting an application today. Check out our website www.ryeflorida.org and our Instagram at rye6970 and attend a required parent information meeting before submitting your life-changing application.
As you can see, the ton of experiences that the students have when they go abroad. And also, it hopefully is similar eyes to both Victor and Celeste and the other students who come here to the Gainesville and Jacksonville area, to our district, when they come for an exchange. And hopefully both Victor and Celeste will share with you some of the things that are on their bucket list for the remainder of their trip. And maybe that's one of your favorite things to do. And you can, invite them to come with you and your family to do some of the things that they may not yet have experienced because their time is counting down. So without taking any more of the time, let's have Celeste come up and she can share with you all what's on her heart.
Hello, my name is Celeste Campbell. I'm from Bolivia and I'm super happy to be here. Today I'm going to talk you about a little bit about my country. Okay. Um, can you like show the presentation? Thanks. Okay, so Bolivia is right in the middle of South America. I'm going to show you a little bit of Bolivia's treasures, history, nature, and adventure. The first picture we can see is the Samaipata Fort in Santa Cruz in my city. An archaeological treasure featuring a massive carved rock with breathtaking ancient views. Samaipata is one of my favorite places in Bolivia. I love going there. It's like a little town over there. Then the second picture is the Salar de Uyuni in Potosí, the world's largest salt flat, famous for its mesmerizing mirror effect and the unique Incahuasi Island. Then the third picture is the Ambro National Park in Santa Cruz. Bloodbursts have been perfect for hiking and wildlife exploration. Three regions, one country. At first, we have the Altiplano, the highlands of La Paz, Oruro, and Potosí. Then we have the valleys, the temperate regions of Cochabamba, Chuquisaca, and Tarija. And then we have the eastern plains, the vibrant lowlands of Santa Cruz, Beni, and Pando. Bolivian culture, a living mosaic. Bolivia is a rich tapestry of 36 indigenous cultures, each with unique traditions, languages, and artistic expressions, making it a true cultural treasure. Samaipata Ceremonial Center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that blends Andean and Amazonian cultures. Tiwanaku, a pre-Incan civilization celebrated for its monumental architecture like the iconic Puerta del Sol. Oruro Carnival, declared a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. It's a spectacular blend of indigenous and Catholic traditions with vibrant dances, masks, and music. So the Salar de Uyuni spans over 10,000 square kilometers, making it the largest salt flat in the world and a dreamlike destination. Its cinematic landscapes have started films like Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Butch Cassidy, and Sundance Kid, and Salt and Fire. From the Amazon to the Andes and the Chaco, Bolivia offers filmmakers and visitors unmatched beauty and diversity. Bolivia's rhythms and flavors. Bolivia's rich culture comes alive through music, dance, and cuisine. Dances from the energetic caporales and morenada of the Andes to the taquirari and chovena rhythms of the plains. We have festivals. The Oruro Carnival shines as an unparalleled celebration of faith and folklore. Cuisine enjoy Eastern specialties like cuñapes and masaco, hearty dishes like locro and majadito, and national favorites such as salteñas and api con pastel. Diverse nature. Bolivia's natural beauty ranges from snowy Andean peaks to lush Amazonian forest. The Andes, home to majestic mountains and Lake Titicaca, the world's highest navigable lake. The Amazon, a tropical paradise teeming with biodiversity. From icy summits to vibrant jungles, Bolivia's landscapes reflect its incredible ecological and cultural richness. Bolivia is a source of unique treasures. Quinoa, an Andean superfood celebrated worldwide. Cacao, used in the finest chocolates. Adventure awaits on the iconic Death Road, combining adrenaline with breathtaking views. Santa Cruz is the economic engine of Bolivia and a land of diversity. Culture. Visit the historic Plaza 24 de Septiembre and the stunning Metropolitan Cathedral. Cuisine. Savor local dishes like majadito, locro, and cuñapés. Festivities. Experience the vibrant Santa Cruz Carnival. The nature. Explore gems like Amboro National Park and the historic Samaipata Fort. Santa Cruz, Bolivia's economic engine, contribution to national GDP is at 35%. The agriculture, leading producer of soybeans, sunflower seeds, and beef. Santa Cruz produces 70% of Bolivia's food supply. Industry and commerce, food processing, manufacturing, and trade, increasing attraction of foreign investment. Santa Cruz, a place to fall in love with. Santa Cruz is renowned for its warm hospitality and joyful spirit. Carnival, a colorful celebration filled with music, foam, and fun for all ages. Its emblematic tree, the Tajibo, symbolizes life and beauty, mirroring the essence of this vibrant region. Santa Cruz balances rapid modernization with its deep-rooted traditions. Modern buildings coexist with the region's natural and cultural heritage. The spirit of Santa Cruz lies in its people, their hospitality, and their love for their homeland. This is a little bit of my life in Santa Cruz. The first picture is in the Unisal Flats, and the second picture is in Samaipata in a restaurant with my friends. The third picture, it's me and all my family. The fourth picture, it's me and my best friends. Then the fourth picture there's this, I don't know how to explain, but it's like an organization to help kids that need like surgery. So I'm over there with a girl that was in the hospital about to get surgery. The fourth picture, look, the next picture is also in Samaipata. Then another picture is in Carnival with my friends. And the last picture is in the Samaipata Fort. There are some videos. If you want, you can have the presentation and watch some videos about Bolivia. Thank you.
Okay, so next we have Victor, and he could come up and tell you what he's been up to. I also want to say that he made the concession to come here on a very special day. This is his birthday, and so we are doubly pleased to have him be here with us and share with us about his life.
Hi, I'm Victor Malmgren. I've been sent here from Sweden and Latvia. They have a joint Rotary mega district, but I'm not actually Swedish. Let's see here. My exchange. That is my host family, by the way. I've been staying with the same host family this entire time. So my home. I grew up 12 years in Denmark. Before my dad made the decision to move to Sweden. So you can see that the house down in the corner is where I lived in Denmark, and that's where I live now. The place is called Ebbermålerbruk. It's a old industrial factory from the 1930s, I think. They produced machine parts for the Volvo factory, which is close by. And up in the corner, there's a pointer that points to the two different countries, Denmark and Sweden. Denmark is the one on the bottom one, the old home, and then the new home is in Sweden. It's only 2 hours away from where I used to live, so it's not really that big of a difference. But you drive over the bridge, and then it's a completely different language. It's kind of funny. I want to talk a little bit about my school experience at home. I went to a middle school called Högavångsskolan, and I did 2 years of PE speciality there, where we focused on PE before I switched to music and drama education. So you can see that's a picture of my class on graduation day, and that's a picture from our performance. We wrote the story and the script on our own and designed the costume and everything else. It's very different from what I've gotten to know here in America. The classes are different. Like at home, you take all of the classes. So I would have like 2 periods of PE a week, and then I would have, I don't know, 3 periods of Swedish, and it's very random, and you eat lunch differently, different times every day almost, because they have to fit all of the classes in the cafeteria at different times. So here's my journey over. I've kind of put it in a chronological order. So that's up there is me saying goodbye to my dad and my little brother in the airport, and then the trip over. I had to land in Atlanta, and our plane arrived an hour early, so I have to wait there for 5 hours. I didn't eat because the food was so expensive. I didn't want to waste my money on that, and I had to buy water, and it was $5 for a water bottle. Worst purchase of my life. So after that long wait and my phone almost dying because the chargers didn't work on the airplane, I landed in Gainesville, where I was picked up by my host family. I'm sorry that the pictures look kind of bad. And so this is a little bit about Gainesville and my host family. I live up close to Oaks Mall by the hospital, and that's my family, the Knoll family. We have Ginny, we have Justin, and then we have Natalie and Julia. And they've been awesome, an awesome host family. I've done a lot of stuff with them, and they've been so kind. I decided to stay with them my entire exchange. So it really worked out. Some stuff about Gainesville that I find kind of interesting is that it's not at all what I expected when I came here. I was told to not expect anything, but it still wasn't what I expected. It's much warmer than I thought, right until it wasn't, and we had the coldest winter in 100 years or something. I don't know. It got really cold. I had to wear a sweater, which I didn't bring. So, yeah. By the way, go Gators. That's part of it. So I go to PK Young Developmental and Research School, which is right across the street from here almost, that way actually. Some stuff I did here, I did soccer for the, what's it called, for the JV team. I played for the JV team. I got the golden boot actually, so top scorer for the team. After I started thank you. After I started the years as a goalkeeper, so that was a weird twist of events. And I also do music. I do what's it called? Modern music, which is kind of like a rock band. So you just every day in the morning, I just go to class, and it's me and my friends playing music we like and writing our own music. There'll be more about that later. I also do theater right now. We have a production. Right now we're doing Chicago Teen Edition. I'm playing Billy Flynn. So I hope you guys show up if you're available. Opening night is Thursday the 23rd, I think. And then we have a couple of showings after that. I'm only in some of them. If you want more information, come and ask me. So stuff I've done with Rotary, I've done a hurricane cleanup, which we did in the beginning after Hurricane Helene. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. We don't have that kind of extreme weather because we're in the middle of a continental plate, so it's kind of safe. The worst we ever have is a storm, which someone at one point knocked over a scaffolding. I think that was it. So it was interesting also to see how people lived, because we went to Yankeetown, which is not a place I've seen before. It's very different, and I think that's a part of it, seeing how different people live, because it's very different just from Gainesville alone, and it's an interesting way to see how other people live, and I'm glad I could be there to help them with the cleanup, because that was needed. They had been under, was it 8 feet or 6 feet of water, I think. So that was a lot. We also went on the Disney trip, which I have a picture of Animal Kingdom entrance. We went there for 4 days. That was very long, but very fun. I think we almost couldn't walk the last day, and I got sick halfway through also, so that was not nice. Then I went kayaking with Dan Rotkin, but Dan is in the Sunrise Club, yeah. And he's just been awesome. He's been helping me out a lot with different stuff, and I wanted to shout him out here. And then I went to the Wild Game Feast. I tried a lot of new food. I tried frog legs for the first time. I haven't had that before, and I thought it looked like Tiger King's mustache, so that's where that picture came from. Sadly, they ran out of ice cream before I could get any, so more ice cream next time. So I've been on a couple of trips. The first trip I went on was to Michigan with my host family, because my host dad, Justin, is from Michigan. We went to meet his family. We went to watch the Spartans play a game, which was arguably their best game of the season, I think. It was a good one. I think they did like a 50-yard punt or something. I don't know. It was really long. And I went to Georgia then to meet Ginny's parents and her family. You might know Tom Molini. Anyone knows him? Yeah, that's my host mom's dad. So yeah, he moved to Georgia. I went there, played golf with him. That was a lot of fun. Then I've also been to Orlando a lot. I've been to Orlando about 6 or 7 times, I think now, to watch soccer games, which was really cool. I went to watch an Orlando Magic game, which I'll talk a little bit more about. And I also went to Disney and to Universal, so that was really cool. And then this break, the spring break, I went to the Keys and the Everglades to see the wildlife. I got to scuba dive. I saw a lobster. That was really cool, and a pufferfish, I thought. And a lot of big gators. That was kind of scary. Just sitting in a boat, in a kayak, and with no protection, and you're just like, the gator swimming right by. We saw one that ate a turtle. That was kind of cool. So here I have some pictures from my friends. I went to Disney with my theater class, and you can see that was right after one of their performances. And I just recently started a Dungeons & Dragons campaign with some of my friends. I sadly didn't get any pictures of that yet, but it's a work in progress. And then that's another friend on our way to a soccer game. So we were told to make a to-do list in the beginning of this exchange, and I have already completed it, which is awesome. It was really great. So I'll take it in order. I don't know what order I did, but we have I played Crazy Mini Golf, which is something we don't have. We only have the boring ones. I went to an Orlando Magic game, which has been a dream of mine for a long time. That was when my parents actually came and visited. That was really cool. So it was also my stepmom's first NBA game, and she loves NBA. So she came wearing a Penny Hardaway jersey from the second Dream Team. There was also me playing soccer for the varsity team. That's from a JV game, but I played postseason with the varsity team, so that was really cool. I also tried a lot of new fast food. As you can see, I have a checklist. Please consult me if you have any I've missed on the list. I played a gig with my band. That was from my host dad's birthday party. We played some songs we had been practicing for a while, so that was really cool. And I tried wakeboarding, which I think I have a video of, actually. Yeah, that's me wakeboarding right there. It's a little long. And I had also had to go to the Everglades, which I did recently, so that was really cool. And I wanted to do Thanksgiving, so that's the whole family having Thanksgiving together. That was really cool. We had it at our house. I went and played golf. If anyone knows Tom's son, that's who I went to play with. Yeah, it was Judd Molini. What a great guy. I think I'm going to go play with him later, actually, this week or something. And then I went to a shooting range at the Santa Fe College of, what's it, like law enforcement, I think. They have a education. It was really cool. I got a tour of it because I'm from Sweden. I was on the paperwork. I'm from Sweden. It's the whole thing. So he noticed that he got inspired by Swedish police education to make the whole thing, and so that's why I got a behind-the-scenes tour. It was really cool. And here, there's a little commercial here. Me and my band from class have been picked out to go to the APME, which stands for Association of Popular Music. It's a conference held every year. This year it's in Memphis, Tennessee, where we're going to go learn about how to write popular music, how we're going to perform in front of them, and just have a lot of fun. We're going to some museums around town. We need funds. We're working on raising money for it. Our goal is $5,000. So any help would be really appreciated. So my future also, I wanted to talk about that. I'm trying to get into Santa Fe College early so I can stay here in America because I love it a lot here. It's very different from what I'm used to, and people are friendlier here, so I wanted to try out and see if I can stay because I've built a whole new life here, so it's really cool. And then after I've been taking my AA at Santa Fe, I wanted to transfer to UF if possible. Any questions? Thank you. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to say also, I got elected as a homecoming prince, so that was pretty cool. I forgot about that, sorry.
Close to out of time, but these kids can hang out for a little bit and answer questions and take pictures if you want. But again, come up and visit with them, keep in touch, and let's help make the last couple months of their visit here even more outstanding than it's already been. Thank you all for being here.
Can we just really quickly sing happy birthday to Victor? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Victor. Happy birthday to you. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate both your presentations. That was awesome. Very, very cool. Our speaker for next week is the Honorable Harvey Ward, City of Gainesville Mayor. The quote for the week is, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all." Helen Keller. The Rotary Reading Safari drawing number is 297. And with that, the meeting is adjourned.